I'm Mary.
And I'm
Leave a like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, y'all. Today we are going to be talking about Robyn. Gwen actually insinuated that Robyn denies Kody physically.
Yes.
Because Gwen was watching the video or whatever, like the tell-all, and there was a part where Robyn was talking about, well, the issue with Kody is, he's been rejected. He has wives who rejected him physically. And then on the screen, she types the irony here, which to me, it seems as if she's calling Robyn a hypocrite because Robyn does that.
Denies Kody physically.
Which for me,
she has seen it. Remember, you had even said, you said he was very subtle, but when he goes in to kiss her, she moves.
Yeah.
Like she recoils.
That was season 1. I was like,
she recoils. She, she does a little thing, right?
Yeah.
In the beginning, Kody would be like, oh, she's shy. But after 2 kids, it's not shy. It is disgust.
Well, you know what I also think? I also think helped him to put 2 and 2 together?
Yeah.
Well, probably is when he was gossiping to Robyn about how, Janelle denies me physically, she's probably saying, well, that's not normal. She shouldn't be rejecting you. She should be giving you all of her physical attention and her
the only reason why and then Kody...
She's only saying that so that she can put Janelle down and make it seem like she's the better wife.
Yes.
But then when he's putting 2 together after all these years, he's like, hold on, wait. But Christine doesn't do it. Mary doesn't do it. Janelle does it because she's a man. But what's your excuse?
Right. Hello.
What's your excuse?
Because now he can really watch her.
Because there's no one else.
Now he gets to really watch her. He can focus. Exactly.
He's like, well, what's your excuse for denying me sexually? But for me, I don't really like. I noticed this season 1, but in the later season, I was kind of like, well, I don't know if this is still an issue because she was asking for another baby. Remember when they were in Flagstaff?
Because you know why she is in competition. Also, but she's also in competition. Janelle has 6. Christine has 6.
Oh yeah,
she won
that's so
6. Right. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
she won 6. They got 6. She won 6.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I feel like Kody, and when it's not just Janelle. It's not just Gwen who has seen the rejection that Robyn has. Kids.
Yeah.
Kids can tell when the father brings somebody new.
Yeah.
And the child is just watching. They can tell.
They're very observant. Because
they're very observant. Yeah, that this person is not into dad the way he thinks.
But even Peyton,
Peyton had alluded to it.
Peyton was like, Kody has found love of his life, and Robyn has found someone who takes care of his kids.
Yes.
I was like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
But it was true.
It's true. They can see. They have watched it. So, and I'm sure they've talked about it among themselves.
Oh, I'm sure they gossiped about him.
That's why Gwen is like the irony here, because they can tell that, and they know how, Gwen said, Mom and Dad, it was like he lost his best friend.
Yeah.
Right? When it was good, it was like they were best of friends.
Yeah.
Right? They touched, they laughed, they giggled. And even
he said it was so easy.
And even Robyn alluded to that, like Christine and Kody having something that they don't have, which we know.
Because you are boring. You are boring.
Well, it's love. It's true love. Because Christine loved him, and he loved her.
But he took it for granted. He took it for granted. He thought she would never leave because Mary, the enabler, ruined him for all other women. But I feel like he was already a rotten apple before Mary even came along. Because even that man Kent said that man had narcissistic tendencies.
Exactly.
But I know you were looking at him with your one corner eye because you're like, this man don't like Kody.
Oh, Kent, yeah.
But I
Kent
felt like
I
felt like he was saying some true stuff.
Yeah, but there's a little jealousy there too, I feel.
I felt like he loved her in his own way.
Who?
Kody.
Loved who?
Christine.
No, I think he loved Christine.
I think he just took her for granted.
I think he took her for granted.
And he didn't know how to deal with her saying no.
He did not know how to deal with that.
Yeah.
He was used to her saying yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes in a marriage, and we saw it in some really high-profile marriage. We saw it with Jeff Bezos, Bill
Tom
Gates,
Brady and Giselle.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That one, I think it was just some selfishness on Tom's part a little bit, but also a lack of understanding
on Giselle.
From Giselle's part, especially coming from an athlete's point of view.
I mean, because he's retired now, and now he has no one. The family's all broken up, and it's just sad.
He was almost done.
I mean,
he could have waited another year. You have the rest of his life with him. That's how I felt. But anywho, you know, they're good friends, they say, and they're moving on.
I don't believe that.
But look at Jeff Bezos and his wife. They're a different age a different generation from Giselle. But, you know, they got into their 50s, both those wives, and they left the husbands in their early 50s. A woman gets to a certain place in her life, and she begins to change.
Yeah.
She begins to change. It usually begins to even happen, you know, in her 30s. That's when she begins to realize, I have a voice that I can say. And whether people want me to say or not, whatever, there's this strength that comes over a woman when she gets out of her 20s. That's another level. When she gets into her 50s, that's another level, because now the selfishness a little bit is there. Like, I'm in the twilight of my life. I ain't got time for this foolishness here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think he did not know, and sometimes men don't know how to deal with that change, and that's where the breakup happens.
Yeah.
You know, whereas a man changes and evolves throughout the relationship, and a woman stays.
Yeah.
But when the woman, some men cannot deal with that. Certainly a narcissist, he can't deal with that.
Not at all.
He cannot deal with that, and they will break up. So, but yeah, I think that there was love there. There was some kind of satisfaction there too, because he was with her for 16 years. He didn't go to nobody else.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
He was comfortable and.
It was only when she started saying no, he was like, "Oh hell no! You saying telling me no?"
Yeah, and then the other thing, you know, I think he tried to have truly. To say, oh, this is going to be my last child. But he was really just trying to keep her there.
Yeah.
He thought that she was going to probably be on her way out. And
he
just figured, oh, this is a good way to kind of keep her here.
Yeah, I mean,
and
men
that
will
didn't
always
work
say,
because
men
she
have
was
two
still on
things.
him.
Men have two things that they will say when they're trying to keep a woman. Let's go to therapy.
Yes.
Or let's go to church more.
Yes.
Or they'll say, let's have a baby.
Yes.
It's those two things. It's those two things to buy some time.
Yes.
Or they'll say, let's work on our marriage. It's those three things.
Just to buy time.
It's just to buy time.
Yeah.
Just like Derek Jackson. He said, oh, we're going to work on our marriage. Was there holding her hand and all these bata bata and
that's how she was holding.
That's how she was holding him, and he was like, "Yes, we're going to work on our marriage. I'm just waiting for give me one more year, and I'm going to divorce you."
He got all his ducks in a row, and he went and divorced her. And
he was at our bachelor with some young thing.
She was shocked. She was shocked out of her brain.
Now she is there dancing to gospel songs, looking a little crazy in my opinion. Not because she listens to gospel, because she just. I mean, she's unraveling a little bit.
She had unraveled already. Prior. But you know.
Yeah. Now she's doing long rants and stuff on the internet.
I forgot to pray for her this Ramadan. You reminded me. No, I'm actually gonna make a prayer for her because she actually needs prayer. Like to kind of get her out of there. It's such an awful place to be.
Yeah.
When you feel like this man just bamboozled me completely. Just bamboozled me completely because he just wanted time to get his ducks in a row so he don't have to pay me as much or whatever the case. You know, usually it's money.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's a hurting thing. But yeah, I think Gwen had already seen it. Peyton had already seen it. The children have already seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why when they asked Kody that question, like, is Robbie your favorite wife, or what is it about Robbie that you love?
He couldn't say anything.
He looked dumbfounded.
Yeah.
He looked like a deer in headlights, like he had to think about it, and then he realized he had nothing, and then he says he's not going to talk about the relationship with Robyn. And the way he said that, it's even though he was upset about the relationship. It's not that he didn't want to reveal it or let people feel bad. Please, you Kody gives a damn about people feeling bad? No. I know that's what Gwen was trying to say. No, Gwen. Yeah. I know he's your daddy. You probably know him better than I do, but from what we see, Kody does not care two sticks about what anybody thinks.
Not one stick, not two sticks, not his
wife, not his wife, not his kids. He doesn't go out of his way to spare nobody's feelings, but he wants everybody to spare his feelings. Cause he don't want apparently who got a kidney, and everybody else has none.
It's just the knife and the kidneys.
Come on. So yeah, Gwen.
Waste.
He didn't say anything about Robyn because he had nothing to say that was good.
Yeah.
He had finally realized I've been bamboozled.
Yes,
I've been led astray. And here I am, stuck. But you know something? I have her respect. And every now and then he'll fool himself enough to say that I have her respect, which is enough for love. But you see him going out there to Sin City. With her and her sister.
Well, he's gone by himself and recently with the boys.
Yeah, exactly. With his friends.
Yeah.
Who are not in his church.
Yeah.
You know, that's also a red flag. You got a whole polygamist. You have a whole polygamist who really, polygamy is not just about the religion, it's about this whole family. It's a whole culture.
Yeah.
And here's a man who does not hang around. Most of his friends are like, they're not polygamous, the ones we've seen, except for the daggers.
Yeah.
Right? The daggers. But we didn't see a lot of those people who he went to who were polygamous. That this was their first time meeting this particular family. They had heard of them or something. But when he goes and hangs out with these boys, these are not polygamists. These are either monogamous or guys who were in monogamy relationship or single guys. But that's who he go and hang out with. That's a big old red flag.
But the thing is, Kody actually has admitted, and this has come from his own mouth, that he said that he is actually monogamous. He said it is a bit of a spoiler, but he has actually said he's a monogamous. I saw it on his little things. I think he does like paid shout outs. Like if you pay him money, he'll shout you out or whatever.
Well,
he said that him and Robyn are basically monogamous now because he said he's not looking for another wife.
Yeah, he have been a monogamous for a long time.
Yeah.
We said so, season 16, the tell-all. We said so. We said Kody wants to be in monogamy. Robyn, you don't understand. He don't want to be in polygamy. We said so. We didn't even know his family. So we could tell, you know. But he's been in monogamy all this time. It's just, unfortunately, for the wives, they just did not. Him and Robyn always tried to make it seem as though this was not the case, but this was the case.
Yeah.
You know, like Christine said, you met like Peyton said, because even Christine does not understand.
I don't think
she doesn't understand the nuances and the subtleties.
I think she does. She's just trying to be polite. So that's what I think. And I think she sees it all.
Especially now when she's with David, she's like, yeah, that woman don't like him like that.
Yeah.
She don't like him like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's like Peyton said, he found a soulmate, which I don't know how that can be a soulmate. You know,
that's the only way they can say it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been in that life for so long.
But he was gaga about her.
Yeah, so, compared to what they have seen.
And she found a wealthy man to take care of her and her children.
Hey, snap. I don't knock the hustle, but what I do knock is being a liar, being manipulative, being deceitful, and being a serpent within a family that was kind of content until you came and decided to crap on it.
Well, he brought her in.
Well, yes.
Him and Mary. Well,
Mary had no idea. Mary was rude. Mary had no idea.
She thought that they were having little secrets, but yeah.
The only secret he was having was with Robyn, just like that wedding dress. Mary was staying for the ride of her life. Mary was going on roller coaster. She did not know she was going to be off the cliff over the edge.
Y'all really look like you were on a horse the way your hair was going by. You know what it reminded me of? That J-Lo's movie, Wedding Planner?
Yeah.
When she was on the horse. Horsey! Okay, oh God. That was such a good movie. Oh,
I know Wedding Planner.
J-Lo.
You know what I love? On my best friend's wedding. He said, Jules, you're not the one! She was driving her car down the
Who are you following? And who is following you?
No one. As he was in the book while he was in the library, like, Jules, you're not the one. Take yourself home and go home and have a good night. And everyone was looking at him like,
that was hilarious.
You know, I have to watch my best friend's wedding. Like, I love Julia Roberts. We should watch that tonight.
But the mosquitoes are coming.
Yes.
To go.
Yes, y'all. But it is Mary.
Comment and
Leave a channel like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below.